Good afternoon and welcome back to those of you who were able to join us earlier today. We are live from the 2024 European Championships for Shotgun in Lonato, Italy. This is our second final of the day. We are about to watch the mixed team, junior, bronze and gold medal matches, with the bronze medal match taking place first, followed by the gold medal match. We are being streamed live on the European Shooting Confederation YouTube channel and on the ESC Facebook page. We have pretty nice day actually. It's plus 20, but it actually feels warm. The visibility should be a lot better than it was during the qualification rounds when it was overcast. So the sun has come out in his full glory for the finals, so we're quite lucky and fortunate, because early it looked like it was going to pour it down with the dark clouds behind the shooting range. My name is Elena Allen and I will be commentating today. Alongside me I have Vincent Hager of Germany, who kindly agreed to join for the Skeet Mix Junior team matches. Thank you so much, Vincent.
Thank you for having me.
It's a pleasure that you were able to make it today.
For me as well, thank you.
This is just a typical look at a generic shotgun. Most of the athletes use modified shotguns. Quite important for Skeet, because the starting position for the gun is down, gun down. So we're using eco-friendly type targets, and you will know quite a bit about it because you shot during the individual qualification as well as today for the team qualification matches. What did you think? Were they okay for you? Did you have any problems?
Yeah, I think it hasn't been the targets making some misses there. So yeah, it's always in Lonato is really well organized. Everything works.
Runs like clockwork.
Yeah, exactly.
And so are the finals as well. We're on time. The athletes are just coming out to view the targets. The bronze medalists will clear their guns before the athletes will walk away, and they will walk back to be introduced for the bronze medal match first, followed by the gold medal match. In the bronze medal match we have Team Germany against team from Georgia, so I can see who you will be supporting.
Of course.
And in the gold medal match we have Team Italy against Team Slovakia, but more of that a bit later. Earlier this afternoon we had mixed team senior medal matches, and yesterday we had 4 individual skate finals. If you've missed any of the finals and you'd like to catch up on the action, you can watch replays by either visiting the European Shooting Confederation website and following the links there, or you can navigate to the ESC YouTube channel and find a compilation of videos on the website. We had an interesting situation yesterday in the women junior individual competition. There is a rule that team officials or members of the mixed teams must, well, for today will be members of the mixed team, but the competitors who qualified for any of the finals must report to the final range 30 minutes before the scheduled start time of the final. This is the time when bib numbers are distributed and cartridge control takes place. Because the time of the final got moved, one of the teams didn't realize this and they didn't come at the requested or at the required time. This is our announcer, Sara Fancellacci. Hello, Sara, you're doing a great job. And as a result, one of the athletes was hit with a 2 target penalty, which is a shame. It doesn't happen very often, does it?
No, luckily not.
Luckily not. Yeah, it's a very expensive mistake.
Oh yes, of course. And it's quite because we had a lot of rule changes in the last years. As an athlete, it's sometimes a bit confusing. What do we have to do now? In this case, I think it's really unfortunate.
Very.
What happened there?
Very, but so it's a very tough lesson. But I'm sure the athlete will not rely on the team to. I'm sure she will be doing it herself from now on. I certainly would be. it's hard to take when it's not your mistake. Well, it's even hard to take when it is your mistake,
Yeah,
when you're late for a round or something.
And even if you find someone to blame, it doesn't
No,
help you anyway.
It doesn't
so.
change the what actually happened. And I think she only found out about the 2-target penalty just before she was about to shoot.
Oh no.
Yeah, and it certainly showed in her. She just couldn't get back into the match. But anyway, and one of the reasons for the reporting time is because of the cartridge control. All cartridges are checked before the final. So you need to actually bring enough cartridges to that you're going to use for the final, and as well as any possible shoot-offs. Once these cartridges are taken, they're put in boxes which are sealed. Before that, the jury will take a selection of cartridges to be tested, because we have a limit of 24-gram cartridges you can use, and there's a margin of error for plus 0.5. That's fine. So anything up to 24.5 grams is allowed. But if you go over that, which does happen sometimes, then the shooter will be disqualified. But we haven't had any problems at this competition. So our shooters are just getting ready there. We're not quite ready to get on with the finals, but any time soon it will happen within the next few minutes. So how did you find your qualification matches? How was your individual match first?
So mine personally, yeah, it was not what I hoped to deliver. Of course, I was struggling a bit, and I had a really tough start to the season because of the shotgun which got stolen at the beginning of the year.
Really? Where did it get stolen?
And in the airport security area in Frankfurt Airport.
Oh my God.
That was really unfortunate as well, so yeah.
Well, if any of the listeners are aware, if you've shot yourself before, you will know that even if you have two identical guns, they're never the same.
Yeah, exactly. Basically, I got an identical gun, which is my father's gun, but as you say, it's not the same gun. It feels different, and to adapt to it is really hard, and it just doesn't make things easier, especially in the Olympic year. So that was quite tough. And then I was struggling a bit to get into competitions again.
Which is understandable. Yeah. Did you fly from Frankfurt?
Yeah, we flew to Morocco for the World Cup.
But your gun didn't arrive?
Yes, exactly. The case arrived empty. So I opened up the case in the night before competition, and it was just nothing inside.
God.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that is... Wow, you are so unlucky. We're just getting ready for the athletes to walk back onto the shooting range to be introduced. Our first final to take place is the Skeet Mixed Team Junior Bronze Medal match.
So we cannot wait to watch this new challenge of the day, and I'm going to introduce these teams in a while.
So let's get on with the introductions.
Position number 3.
Team Germany going in the first position into this final, being represented by Maximilian Seibel and Annabella Hetner. And they're being coached by Axel Kramer on your screens. He used to shoot himself back in the 80s.
Yeah, and yeah, I think
70s, 80s?
something like this, yeah.
He's been around forever. I've always known Axel.
When I entered the national team, he was the juniors coach, and then we had a structural change to skeet and trap instead of men and juniors. And yeah, he's coach since I'm shooting.
But he told me this is his last year, that he's going to retire.
Yeah, exactly. He will retire after this season.
So well done to Team Germany. And you can see us on your screens. So, the second team in this final is Team Germany. They're being represented by Levan Kapanadze and Elizaveta Bayarshinova. Elizaveta had a very good competition yesterday. She qualified for the Women Junior Individual Final, where she won a bronze medal. and she was the European champion from the previous year. So Team Georgia shot 136 out of 150 targets in their qualification match. They had to shoot off with Finland to see who was going to make it into this final, because Team Germany were already safe on 137 points. And this is Givi Shengelia, their coach. He's also been around for a long time. He shot Skeet as well. So the jury in charge is Kurt Schablom, and the referee in charge is Marian Carbonara. It's not going to be an easy final for him to referee, because the targets in the final have been quite hard, and there's been lots of bits coming off them.
Yeah, and I think, especially yesterday when it became darker, they were really hard to see from down the field. So if you're up on the stand, I think it was easier to see hit or miss, even if they don't have the flash.
Yes, it's because of the different angle, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
So we'll see. I mean, the first final, we certainly had a few of those situations. So let's see what happens in this final. So for those of you who are not familiar with the mixed ski team finals, I will just quickly tell you all about it. So athletes will shoot 2 doubles on stations 3, 4 and 5, which is a total of 12 targets. They will then make their way to station 3 and repeat the same sequence of shooting again on station 3, 4 and 5 again. So each team member will shoot a total of 24 targets each, making a total for the team of 48 targets. If the scores are tied, we will then go into shoot-off. The shooting sequence, and that's which team shoots first. So at the moment we have Team Germany going first. So this sequence will alternate between each station. So for the next station, station 4, Team Georgia will go on and shoot first. So we have the final on the way, with Annabella just shooting her reverse pair on 3, and it's 7 hits out of 8 for Team Germany. Not a bad start.
No. And I think since we have the reverse targets on station 3 and 5, you see a lot of the misses going on
the
these
reverse
stations.
pairs.
Yeah, on these pairs.
Yeah, it is quite hard, because some of these guys, athletes, would have made their first final, and they would have shot in, 4 days of qualification, having not fired at a single reverse double on 3 and 5, and they're straight in it. So it is a hard job for them.
Yeah, and I think because of the longer distance, especially on the second target, it's more difficult than other stations.
And Team Georgia are shooting next. Levan just missed second target on his reverse pair, but Elizaveta has dropped. She's dropped 1 target on the regular pair, and that was a great shooting from her on the reverse pair.
Yes.
There were 19 mixed junior teams in today's qualification. In case you're not familiar, each athlete shot 3 rounds, which is 75 targets each, to make a combined total score for the team of 150 targets. The 4 highest ranked mixed teams qualified for the medal matches, and they were allocated bibs numbered 1 to 4. With the teams who finished in positions 3 and 4 going into this bronze medal match, which you're watching right now. So Team Germany are wearing bibs number 3, and Team Georgia are with bibs number 4. And these bibs become important if it comes to shoot-off, because the team with the lowest bib number goes first, in theory trying to put pressure on their opponent. Sometimes it works.
Sometimes, yes. I think at a special point in your career, it doesn't really matter anymore. But especially for juniors, it's more important than the seniors.
Yes. Oh, that was excellent refereeing Did you see that? There were
Yes.
just bits coming off the high house on the reverse pair on 4.
Yeah, and luckily we have good sun at the time, so good chances of seeing this.
And this is Team Germany shooting next, and that was a hit and miss on the first pair. I think with juniors, because they're not as experienced, you can afford a couple of misses.
Yeah,
But you still need to keep going to try and put pressure on the opposing team.
always.
So the top 2 mixed teams after the qualification, they will be wearing bibs number 1 and 2, and you will see them in their gold medal match a little bit later on, but as soon as the bronze medal match concludes. A little bit of missing going on at the moment. I think it's just all about how well you can resettle and start your preparation and shooting the next double. Oh, that's excellent shooting by Annabella.
Yeah, and in this mode you can't really afford any misses, because in the other system we're shooting with the trios, or we used to shoot in the mixed team. You were fighting for points, so if you lose one station, it doesn't matter how many hits were the difference, because you just get the points and then start it off again.
That's right. You don't carry your hits and misses forward as you are doing in this final.
Yes.
And we are going to use the system tomorrow in the trio mixed team. In the trio team matches. Are you going to be
Yeah.
part of that? Oh, fantastic! I hope to see you in action
Me too.
in the final. Well, you have a strong team,
Yeah, we have.
so you have great chances. Oh, that's a bit of a nightmare for Maximilian on station 5. I didn't actually, we were talking, so I didn't watch his targets. I don't know if he had any bits, but he's unfortunately walked away with 3 losses out of 4 targets. So giving a bit of a breathing space to the Georgian team. Oh. And Annabella follows this with a pair lost. That's the reverse pair on 5. Let's see what Team Georgia can do. That's a nice pair. Regular pair on 5 in the bag. And now Levan is about to shoot his reverse double. And he misses 1 target. They're certainly not standing out that great, these targets. I don't know, it is bright. Well, it's actually a little bit overcast at the minute, but the light is quite glistening,
Yeah.
a little bit difficult to see. The regular pair is okay, but the reverse pair, the way the low target is going into this sort of bright light, it's...
Yeah, with the bright clouds in the background up the trees, it just makes it more difficult if you're standing down there.
As you can see, and Elisaveta also misses her first target on the reverse pair on 5. Team Germany are trailing behind. They are on 16 points to Team Georgia's 19 points. So the athletes have now made their way back to station 3. We have 12 more targets to go each. Just looking at what our finalists here have done in the individual matches. So Maximilian actually shot quite well. He's shot 118 targets out of 125, but he lost in the shoot-off to get into the final.
Yeah, that's a really good result.
Yes, he ended up 8th, but with a score that was almost good enough to get him into the final, bar the shoot-off. And Annabella was 11th. Levan Kapanadze was 15th, so pretty good performance. But obviously, Yelizaveta had the best day at the office, winning the bronze medal. So Team Georgia at this stage are 2 targets down. So at this moment, the lead has been reduced to 1 target, but Team Germany is still to shoot the station 3. And can she do it? No, she can't. She did that yesterday as well, so I'm not sure what she's not quite happy with. It looked fairly okay, but we are far away, so I don't know.
Yeah.
So at this moment, if the German team, that was a hit.
Yeah.
That was a
I
hit.
saw that as well.
Yeah. I think one of the side referees saw it as well, because the main referee, it's a very difficult job. You can't always see little bits coming off here and there, so that's why we have side referees, and it was fortunate that the side referee...
I think especially in an environment and targets like this, it's very important to have side referees which have a good experience in what they're doing.
Definitely. So Maximilian cleared his station 3. He hit 4 targets out of 4. Annabella's just hit her regular pair, on 3. Let's see what she can do on the reverse double on 3. Oh, well, pretty good effort. Just 1 target down for the mixed German team.
Quite close, yeah.
Yes, so just 1 target in it. With 2 more stations to go, anything can happen here.
Yeah, as always, it's a mental game.
Yeah,
So
unfortunately.
if you can handle it.
Yes, you have to be mentally strong to be able to cope with the pressure, which starts building up the less targets there are left. I think station 5 is going to be quite crucial.
Yeah.
Always seems to be, though. It seems the case that it's station 5. Excellent shooting by
Very good.
Maximilian. It's pumped up.
Yeah, I think they're pushing themselves. And so we're having quite a big team here to cheer from the side.
Just 1 miss on the first double on 4 for Annabella. She really needs to hit this to keep putting pressure on the Georgian team. Not to allow them... No, and she misses that as 1 target on the reverse double as well. So at this stage, we're back to the 3 target lead. But let's see, Team Georgia to shoot next on station 4, so let's see how well they can do here. Yes, first pair in the bag.
Also, the switch, which team is beginning, was something I think you needed to get used to when this was introduced.
Do they practice with the junior athletes practice this at home?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
So you're training the final targets a lot.
Yeah, and it's quite difficult. You can be training on those targets and then not make finals because, you know, you do it at the expense of your qualification rounds.
Yeah.
Sometimes quite difficult to find that balance. You get the final targets off, you know, like you can shoot them well and then you mess up on your regular pairs in qualification.
All the other way
or
around.
Singles, yeah. That was good. That was a good call. Again, just a couple of bits coming off the high target house on the reverse double on 4. We continue with the 3 target lead. So let's see if this continues. Well, Team Germany really need to hit all of their targets, and that's a miss. It's not looking very promising for Team Germany. And it's a beautifully shot reverse double on... Oh, sorry, that was Team Georgia shooting. I beg your pardon. So actually that's reduced the lead to 2 targets. But that was a beautifully shot pair by Levan on the reverse double on 5. And it's now Elizaveta's turn. Yes, no problems there. Lovely, actually, style of shooting. I think she has a huge future ahead of her. Yes.
And winning the medal at
Yes.
this age gives a lot of motivation. for
And
the
a lot
next
of
years.
confidence as well in your
Yes.
ability. She's still 20 years of age, so she has got another year left as a junior, but she can shoot as a senior if she so wishes. I mean, it is mathematically now impossible for the German team to catch up. So they're just shooting for the pride. That's not a bad finish for Maximilian, who's actually been shooting excellent over the last stages of this medal match. And it's now on to Annabella. Lovely pair, regular pair on 5 for her. She's just got one more double to shoot on 5. And she unfortunately misses the pair, but it doesn't matter, as we have our bronze medalists who are from Georgia. It's our mixed Georgian team. Well done to them. Team Germany unfortunately walk away without a medal. They are in the 4th place after this medal match, and that is just the hardest place to finish in.
Yes, yes, it is. I know that from myself a lot of times.
Yeah, me too
So,
as well. I keep saying it, and it might just sound like a cliche, but it is not. When you're 5th or 6th, you don't feel as bad. When you're 4th, you just feel, oh, I was so close. I was almost there,
Yeah.
but I have nothing.
It's like the 2nd, but a bit worse.
Yeah, a lot worse, because you don't have a shiny, lovely medal to show for it.
Yeah.
So well done to Team Georgia. Well done to the guys. Both Levan and Elizaveta are 20 years of age. Maybe we will see them in the next year's European Championships. I don't know if they will continue shooting as the juniors, but of course the both of the athletes from the German team were only 18.
Yeah, they're
So
quite
they've still
young.
got quite a few years left as juniors.
And it was a really good experience here in the final, I think.
Without a doubt. You cannot practice this at home,
No,
or even in your national championships.
it's impossible. All the stuff going on here at the World Championships, especially in Lonato, it's different, really different.
And it's definitely very helpful having the experience here in Lonato, because we do have quite a lot of championships happening here.
Yes.
And over the years, we have had many World Cups, European Championships, World Championships, and we keep coming back to this wonderful facility, world-class facility. And I don't know if our viewers are aware, but Conca Shooting Ground was founded in 1982 by 4 shooting friends who got fed up with traveling around the world, so they decided to build their own range. And over the years, the shooting ground grew into this fantastic world-class facility, which stands in front of us today. And one of the founding members was Mr. Carella, whose son Ivan Carella is the president of the shooting club, and he's been working here since 2004. And I actually had the pleasure of meeting Mr. Carella Senior a few days ago. So nice to see one of the founding members still coming here after all these years. And he is one of the reasons, he's one of those men who are the reason for all of us being here. So we are just getting ready to start with our gold medal match. And the athletes have lined up for the presentation alongside their coaches. So Team Italy are being represented by Matteo Fragali, who is the youngest competitor of both of the medal matches today. He's only 16. Eleonora Rota is shooting alongside him today, and their coach there on your screen, Sandro Bellini, who is also coaching Danka Bartakova. So Matteo actually was in the final, in the individual final. He was 5th, and so was Eleonora. She was 4th, so she ended up in that most horrible place. But of course, they are guaranteed a medal. It's just what color will depend on how well they shoot here. We'll find out at the end of the final if they can walk away with the gold or whether they have to settle for the silver. Team from Slovakia are the second team in this final. This is Sara Francellacci, our announcer today. So Team Slovakia being represented by Martin Horvat, and Miroslava Hokova is shooting alongside him. Her elder sister was competing in the senior women event, It's nice to have two sisters shooting, well, the same discipline as well. She's also a skeet shooter. And their coach is Juraj Sedlak.
And then again on the podium with the Bowling World Championship Changwon and a silver in European Championship Ozia 2020.
And both of the Slovakian athletes, so Martin and Miroslava, were the bronze mixed team medalists at the 2023 European Championships in Osijek.
We have jury in charge for this final. Welcome with an applause, Mr. Kurt Schlapdown from Finland.
And jury in charge is Kurt
And also an applause for the referee in charge for this
Sjöblom, and the referee in charge is Marian Carbonaro. He was doing an excellent job in the bronze medal match. The targets are quite hard and you have to watch for the little bits. They're not dusting, unfortunately. So we have to rely on the skills of the referees in these matches. Not easy. So we're about to start with the mixed team junior gold medal match. It's Team Italy against Team Slovakia. If you're just joining us, welcome. It's great to have you. And on your screens you can see the ESC President Alexander Ratner. A little smile there for us. So we're being streamed live on the European Shooting Confederation YouTube channel and on the ESC Facebook page. I have Vincent Hager from Germany alongside me.
Hello.
And let's get on with the second medal junior final of the day, which is skeet mixed team match. I'll just do a quick recap on how the scoring works here, because it is different to the qualification matches, which are shot for the mixed team events. Are shot over 3 rounds, 75 targets each, a combined total for the team of 150 targets, and then the 4 highest ranked mixed teams qualified for these medal matches. So these are our top 2 ranked teams. So Team Italy entered this medal match in the first position, with Team Slovakia in second, and that's because the Italian duo shot 142 out of 150 targets, with the Slovakian team being 104 hits out of 150. So the athletes in this final will shoot a sequence of doubles, so regular double followed by reverse double on stations 3, 4 and 5. That's 12 targets in total for the first rotation. Then they will go back to station 3, where they will shoot exactly the same sequence, so that's doubles again on station 3, 4 and 5. And that would make a total for the team of 48 targets. And at this stage, if we are tied, we will go to a shoot-off. But if we have a clear winner, this will be our gold medal winning team. So do you like this sort of these rules, or do you prefer the point system?
I think the point system is more interesting because, for example, if you lose someone on the first station, it's really hard to go back on track, and because you're carrying those misses. And with the points, you can settle up again and win as well, if you even have missed the first station, for example.
Yeah, it's because you don't carry forward hits or losses. It's 2 points per station, which is then carried forward. But the misses and hits stay in the past.
Yes, you only care about the points. So I think this is, for the spectator, it's more interesting, and that's what we live for, because we need to get it in public and need it to be interesting for TV and everyone.
But Team Italy have had a brilliant start so far. So 1 reverse double to go for Eleonora. Let's see if she can hit both of these. And she does. So it's 4 hits out of 4 for each one of the Italian athletes. They're leading at the moment with 8 targets, and it's the turn of the Slovakian team to shoot next. And it's a first miss in this final, but still a long way to go. And I think I actually do agree with you as well. As an athlete, it's definitely nice to have that chance. If you are behind, if you fall behind, it doesn't matter, as long as you can just regroup, start your preparation, you know, keep hitting those targets. And I think it'd be interesting if any of our viewers had different views, or if they want to support what we were just talking about. It'd be great if you could let us know by going to the ESC website and finding the contact information there. Please email or just send messages, whatever you think, whatever works best for the television viewer, because we rely on the viewing numbers. We need the viewers for our sport to stay in the Olympic Games, and it's crucial that our viewers back at home come back for the Olympic Games, tune in, watch any of the finals. All of the finals would be ideal, but anything you can do. Tell your family, your friends. It's our life, and the sport depends on people at home enjoying the finals.
Yes, I think it's not only about competing and trying to find out who's best in something. If anyone doesn't care, he won't bring it to Olympic Games or anywhere into the public. So this is very important.
You're right. And we are continuing on station 4. A strong performance by Martin on station 4. He hit all 4 of his targets. And now Miroslava is shooting next. Just misses the return target on the first double. She's 20 years of age, so she has 1 more year left in the juniors if she so wishes. And she clears the reverse pair on 4. It's a hit for her. And now it's the turn of the Italian team.
Try to put back some pressure.
Yes. Oh, lovely shooting. He did have a bit of practice in yesterday's individual final. He was there yesterday. He was 5th after the final, and it's a first miss for Matteo Bragali of Italy. Eleonora Rutter is shooting next. She was 4th in her individual final yesterday, so she's also had a bit of practice. Lovely first pair hit. Lovely nails. Wow, to match the shooting jacket. It's another clear station for her, so she's cleared her station 3 and station 4. 8 hits out of 8 hits. Well done.
Confident shooting.
Yeah. We're going on to station 5 now. The Italian team is starting first. The referee is conferring with the side referees. I think, well, in the rules, the coaches are not meant to be making any noises, and I think he was just about to reach for a red card or yellow card, but no, we avoided the situation. So on to the reverse pair for Matteo. He's shooting on station 5, and it's a miss. It was a bit of a difficult target. It just dipped, and the light was quite bad. So he probably didn't see it underneath his barrels.
In the morning today it was also quite windy, which made it a bit difficult for some of the targets.
Yes, it was. I hear it was overcast and very windy this morning. And a miss for Eleonora, her first miss in this final.
Oh.
And she misses another target, just giving Team Slovakia a little bit of a breathing space, because they can catch up and overtake if they manage to clear Station 5. So this is there's a bit of coaching which is allowed. Non-verbal coaching is allowed in either qualification or in the finals. In these medal matches, we have coaching timeout. A coach from each one of the teams can request one coaching timeout, which is a maximum of 1 minute. And just one miss for Martin on Station 5. Let's see what Miroslava manages to do. She hits her first target, shooting very confidently, indeed. You can see the concentration on her face. Oh, lovely. And the two teams go even after the first rotation. Both teams have shot 24 targets each. It's a pretty, I would say it's a pretty good, presentable score, considering the light conditions and the hardness of the targets.
It's good shooting from both of them, yeah.
And these are the supporters for Team Slovakia. And that's her sister. She was second from the left. That was, I'm sure that was Miroslava's sister there.
Yeah.
So Team Slovakia are the ones starting on Station 3. Martin is shooting his reverse double. No target. I presume he would have he would have seen the light not going on. When the shooter calls for the target, there's a light on both the high house and the low house. So he saw the light not come on, and that's why he put his hand up. When the shooter calls, in Skeet you have 0 to 3 seconds delay from when the target can come out. So it can come out immediately, or it could be up to 3 seconds. And sometimes when you have an instant target, that does catch you out.
And you have to get used to this as well, so put this in practice.
And sometimes when you have... Oh, that was a hit.
Yeah.
That was a hit, yeah. Oh, good.
Saw that.
Yeah, it just... You could see the back end of it, and it just went off in a funny trajectory. So just one miss for Team Slovakia on Station 3. At the moment, Team Italy are 1 target ahead, but they still have to clear Station 3 to keep this 1 target lead. And Matteo is about to shoot his reverse double on 3, and it's a miss. So the best they can hope for at this stage would be still being to keep it even, but Eleonora has to shoot Station 3.
Oh.
And she misses the high target on her regular pair on 3. She'll be quite upset with that, no doubt. It's one of those that really annoys you when you miss it.
Yeah. On the reverse, I think you can
You
say,
accept
okay.
it, yeah. Oh, and she does really well to hit her reverse pair on 3. I think it's just because it's kind of one of those targets I call them bankers. It's the ones you expect to hit.
Yeah.
And that's why it's so it is quite upsetting when you miss them. So we have a coaching timeout. Let's see at Team Italy, let's call the timeout, because they are 1 target behind at this stage. We have 2 more stations to go. So lots of the lead can change quite dramatically in a short space of time, because these are not only it's a high pressure situation, but we also have Station 5 with the reverse double to go, which can change the lead.
I think because of the unusual targets in the reverse double, you don't shoot them in the qualification. The focus is quite on those in the final, so you don't focus on the normal ones that much, maybe. So
And there's probably
there's a huge difference.
Yeah, probably sometimes why you let the, if you like, easy, although there are no easier targets, but you
No.
allow the easier targets to get away. You're
Yeah.
thinking about your next double that's to come. And of course, it's easy to say, and we all know we shouldn't do it, but it does happen.
Of course.
So that's the end of the coaching timeout. Team Italy are the ones going first on station 4. We have 8 targets to go each before we know if we have a shoot-off, a possible shoot-off, or whether we will have an outright winner. And it's a nice start by Matteo, who hits his first double on station 4 and is getting ready for his reverse pair on 4. And he does well. He
Very
hits,
focused.
yes, hits 4 targets out of 4 on station 4. I mean, although these ones are our regular pairs, both of these, but they still can be hard.
Yeah.
It's the regular pair on 3 and 5, which you do expect to hit, because they're a little bit that bit closer, that bit easy, if you like, compared to the other.
Yeah, I remember
doubles.
when I started off shooting as a junior, in the first tries, first competitions, there was always the pairs on 4 were like, oh, okay, it's okay if you lose some of them, but on the other stations you should clear them.
I call them the working pairs, you know. They're the
Yeah.
ones that you have to work for, and misses, well, they're not welcome, but you sort of, you can put up with them a bit easier.
Yeah.
But station 3 and 5, that should be like station 8, you should miss, but you do.
It happens.
It happens, yes. This is the nature of the game. The pressure comes on and things can happen. And this is pair lost for Martin from Slovakia. So Miroslava needs to hit her next pair for the 2 teams to stay level. It's quite an expensive miss from Martin to drop 2 targets at this late stage, and no, Miroslava unfortunately misses her return target on station 4, and she actually clipped the back end of the first target. I don't know if you saw that. No, not quite in the middle of the pattern. And it's a timeout from Team Slovakia. So sometimes it's good to call a timeout if you're behind, to just even destabilize the other team.
Yeah, and I think it's good to just calm down a bit. So even if it's only 1 minute, it
Yeah.
can be enough to settle again.
Well, they
and
need
find
this
your
minute
rhythm.
because they are the ones going first on station 5.
Yes.
So that was a perfect decision by their coach, Juraj Sedlak. And the Slovakian shooters are actually ready to go. They were the first ones to approach station 5. So whatever they needed to be told was done in a very short time. So let's hope they're ready. And yes, they are. Nice start from Martin. He now needs to hit his reverse pair on 5. And unfortunately, he misses the low target on his reverse pair on 5. But that's just one of those things. It's a difficult pair. And that's a shame. Miroslava just misses the low target on her first pair on 5. She now has to shoot the more difficult reverse pair, which she does beautifully.
Very good.
Well done. But she will be upset with herself, I know.
Yeah, of course.
So let's see what the Italian team can do. Oh, nicely shot. Very confident. He looks confident. He looks on fire. So Matteo has his reverse pair on 5.
Ah.
Oh, top class performance. And I think it's almost the game over. We don't have the golden hit here, so we have to go to the end of the match. But the golden hit is if the next pair is hit, it's game all over, and it is. So tomorrow we will have the golden hit, which if you are going to join us, you'll have some interesting team trio matches happening tomorrow. So we have our gold medalist, and that is the mixed team from Italy. And Team Slovakia unfortunately have to settle for the silver medal. But silver medal is better than a bronze.
Yeah, it is.
And we have our bronze medalists walking onto the shooting range. They are the mixed team from Georgia. Well done to our medalists. Well done to the finalists. It's been congratulations, yeah, from both of us. Vincent Hager did an excellent job sitting alongside me and helping me commentate this Skeet Mix Team Junior medal matches.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for being here. Maybe, well, I hope you shoot really well tomorrow and you in the final.
Yeah, sitting on the other side of this place.
And it's actually always lovely to commentate with someone who you've talked to day on the same day.
Yeah.
So thank you so much, and let's give a round
pleasure.
of applause to the medalists of this Skeet Mix Team Junior final. Team Italy won the gold medal. They represent the athletes who shot for Team Italy are Matteo Bragali and Eleonora Rutter. Well done to you guys. Team Slovakia won the silver medal, and Team Georgia the bronze. And this is the schedule for tomorrow. Please come back and rejoin us for all the action. The first one of those finals will commence at 13:07. It's the Skeet Trio Women Junior. It'll be very long, but an exciting day nonetheless. You will see the highlights of the Skeet Mix Team Junior match. Well, it's on your screens right now. Thank you so much for being here, and it's goodbye from me for today.
sky. It's a sign that you have won. 'Cause life is not a game. Night and moon will fade away. It's a time to rise again.
Ladies and gentlemen, we ask all the medalists to reach the podium area for the awarding ceremony. Thank you. Silvia, please. Ladies and gentlemen, the victory ceremony for Skeet Mixed Team Junior will now take place. The medals will be presented by Tamaz Imeneshvili, ESC Presidium member. He is accompanied by Daniele Gelfi, competition manager in this European Championship. The bronze medal representing Georgia goes to Elisabetta Voyashinova and Levan Kamikaze. The silver medal representing Slovakia goes to Miroslava Okova and Martin Orban. The gold medal and the title of European champion in Skeet Mixed Team Junior representing Italy goes to Eleonora Ruta and Matteo Bregalli. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national anthem of Italy. Ladies and gentlemen, we congratulate the winner in Skeet Mixed Team Junior. Ladies and gentlemen, the victory ceremony for Skeet Mixed Team will now take place. The medals will be presented by Alexander Ratner, President of the European Shooting Confederation. He is accompanied by Ivan Carella, Concaverde Shooting Club President. The bronze medal, representing Czech Republic, goes to Barbara Sumova and Jakub Tomacek. Silver medal, representing Greece, goes to Emanuela Kalsoraki and Eftimios Nitas. The gold medal and the title of European champion in Skeet Mixed Team, representing France, goes to Lucie Anastasiou and Eric Delany. gentlemen, please rise for the national anthem of France. Ladies and gentlemen, we congratulate the winner of Skeet Mixed Team. Thank you for being with us. See you tomorrow for the trio challenge.